Welcome to Confucius Institute. As its name suggests, at this booth we will introduce you to all the services offered by the Confucius Institute. Come and take a look at our many teaching and cultural projects done over the past 3 years. If you were ever curious as to why we are named the Confucius Institute, at this booth you will be introduced to the Chinese philosopher Confucius, whose principles and teachings are said to be the foundation of Chinese culture.
So we have Shiva here, also in the Confucius Institute booth, and Shiva is going to answer one question for us. So what do you think of the work of Confucius Institute in Trinidad and Tobago?
Well, from what I've seen here today, they're really doing a great effort at teaching the works of Confucius, who was a teacher, something I learned today himself. He spoke a lot about harmony, loyalty, and keeping a fraternity in between people, teaching about peace. And by having this fair that they have today, celebrating Confucius Day, they're really getting the messages across by displaying the culture of China, and they're really doing a good job.
So do you think Trinidad has anything to learn from Chinese culture?
Oh gosh, a lot, because just the speech that was on today, where the gentleman spoke about harmony and so forth, we, not only Trinidad, but a lot of people, we need to learn about that and keeping the fraternity in between people. It teaches a lot to us about respect and being, loyal to each other and stuff like that. It's good philosophy.
All right. Thank you very much, Shiva. So how is the experience being a student at Confucius?
I think the experience of being in the Confucius Institute is actually a great and rewarding experience. What the Confucius Institute brings, it brings another language into the curriculum, albeit not in a school curriculum. When I was growing up in school, I learned French, Spanish, and of course English, but it didn't really bring Mandarin to the fore. And I think right now, as we are into a global environment, and everything is on social media and everything is 24/7, bringing the language of Mandarin to Trinidad and accessible to the wider world is actually quite a great thing, right?
You have anything else to say, Godfrey? No?
Hey!
Well, Godfrey clearly is our character here at Confucius Institute, and I thank you very much for doing our interview.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take on a new persona at the Costume Corner booth. This activity is both fun and educational. You can dress up in clothing worn by the different Chinese ethnic minority groups, namely the Bai, Uyghur, Lisu, and Manchu peoples, all while learning about their different customs and traditions. Don't like dressing up? Grab a mask and take a snapshot with friends and family at our instant photo booth to commemorate a day well spent.
Okay, everyone, we are here at the Costume Corner with Trisha. I'd like to ask her a few questions. Did you know that China had different ethnic minority groups?
Yes, I do.
How many?
3, I believe.
3? Well, how many ethnic groups in total does China have?
I may be mistaken, not 3. Several.
Several.
A lot.
A lot. It's actually 56. Yeah? So did you dress up at the costume booth?
Yes, I did.
Okay, and did you enjoy it?
Yes, I did, very much so.
You come back again?
Yes, I will definitely.
Thank you very much, Trisha. So now we have Justin at the costume booth. And Justin, did you know that China had 56 ethnic minority groups?
No, I did not.
So you learned something today?
Yes.
And you dressed up at the booth, right?
Yes, I dressed up as the dragon, the king, and the Rastaman.
That's very nice. If you can dress up as a Chinese character, which one that will be?
That will be Wukong.
Next on the agenda is the Chinese calligraphy booth. The Chinese writing system is made up of characters or hanzi. Here, you can learn about the evolution of Chinese characters and even try your hand at writing your own calligraphy masterpiece.
Tinika, did you enjoy the activity?
Oh, of course. Actually, I want to buck up on my calligraphy because I've been trying to learn Chinese on my own for a little while.
Oh, nice.
But I know more of speaking than writing, so sometimes it's hard for me to actually recognize a character. But if I had like someone speaking to me, then I could pick out words.
Nice.
So that's one thing I actually want to buck up on. So it's always fun to do it.
So you'll be willing to do Confucius Institute's calligraphy classes?
Oh, of course. And I heard about the Mandarin courses themselves, and I was having a conversation with the guy at the education booth, and he's like, "You sound like you're an intermediate." So I was like, I could probably do a level 1 exam, hopefully, and like pass that and see how things are, and then see, and then do classes.
So where in China did you study?
I did not study.
You didn't? Oh, okay, okay.
On my own.
Okay, that's right. 太好了，非常好。Get excitement.
Confucius says, education breeds confidence, confidence breeds hope, hope breeds peace. This year, the Confucius Institute is offering to you the chance to learn more about scholarship opportunities to study in China through the mini education fair.
So we are at the mini education fair, and what would Confucius Institute be without education? I have Nicole here with me. Nicole, are you interested in studying in China?
Yes, actually, I had never really thought about it, but when I saw this, I thought that would be a good opportunity for me to branch out, really. Yeah.
So did you find the information useful at all?
Yes, I actually did. I found that there were some universities that really do apply for what I want to study, which is astrophysics.
Astrophysics. Okay, well I guess China might be the place to go for that. Are you interested in studying in Chinese?
Yes, well, of course. I mean, it would be pretty hard for me to go without studying it. And I saw that they have a lot of, they have like a program in UE for me to be able to study before I get there. So that's cool, yeah.
Good, Nicole is interested in education. Thank you very much, Nicole.
The message wall booth gives attendees the chance to express themselves publicly and spread joy with their messages in a fun, interactive, and sociable environment. Messages are primarily written in English, but if you want to try your hand at writing a message in Mandarin Chinese, the team leader, a native Chinese speaker, can assist you.
All right, so we are here at the message wall, and we have Marcel and Jamila. They were our final writers on the wall, and they left some messages. What did you write?
Good day.
Good day. And that's pronounced how?
I don't
You
know.
don't know. Well, it's ni hao. She wrote ni hao. So this is it. Was it the first time writing characters?
No, last year I visited your exhibition
Nice.
on Savannah.
So we have Marcel being a regular at Confucius Institute. So she was here last year. And we have Jamila. What did you write?
I wrote Trinidad and Tobago.
Trinidad and Tobago. You know how to pronounce that?
No, I don't.
So that's 特里尼达和多巴哥. So but 特里尼达
Trinidad.
和多巴哥.
Life.
With all this excitement, I starting to feel a little hungry. Now some Nayo Pao here right now. Delicious. Delicious. This is made by Madam Lee. All made by Madam Lee. Very, very nice. Thank you very much. So we have Amanda here who is also volunteering for CI Day 2016, and I see she's eating Nayo Pao, which we just had over there. So let me ask you this then. Before CI Day 2016, did you know there were Chinese pastries?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
Like what?
Mooncake.
Mooncake. Nice. Very nice. So what is your general comments on CI Day 2016?
Real vibes.
Real vibes. Okay, this is not a party. So, what are the general comments on CI 2016?
It's very educational. I enjoyed the dragon dance.
Nice.
And when I kind of ran away from my own little stall, come around, get my free little gift, I learned about the Chinese college and how we could go across there for a few months.
So, you're going to study in China next year, September?
Hopefully.
Well, there we have it, Amanda, our hard-working volunteer working at the entrance welcome booth. Thank you very much, Amanda.
Well, I originally came here to get some information about Chinese music because I am doing my thesis on an overview of Chinese music in Trinidad. Yeah.
So, what did you take away from this day?
Well, I had to learn a lot because I came here with the understanding that there isn't that much, but I found out that the culture is different. There are different myths and stuff like stuff that I didn't know about.
Yes.
I actually learned about it today, which is very inspiring and stuff.
Very good, because this year's theme is Chinese myths and legends. So it so happened that you were able to take away something related to our theme this year. Thank you so much, Amelia. Probably should ask our friend what she thinks. Nothing.
Before we close, let's hear from the local director of the Confucius Institute.
So we are here with the very, very hardworking Dr. Beverly Ann Carter. She's the local director for the Confucius Institute at the University of the West Indies, St. Augustine campus. Hello, Dr. Carter.
Hi, Rondell.
So, Dr. Carter, I just want to know, what was the objective of this CI Day 2016?
Okay, well, as every year, we use the CI Day to showcase Chinese language, culture, to let people know a little bit more about the Confucius Institute, and to experience China firsthand with a Trini flavor.
Most importantly. So, what can we look forward to for the coming years?
Our Confucius Institute is new, and we are developing and exploring and expanding. This year, for example, for the first time, we did what we call the mini education fair, because we know that lots of Trinidadian students are willing to venture out, and with concerns about GATE for postgraduate studies, we thought it would be a good opportunity to show people that there are lots of opportunities to study in China. I mean, you studied as an undergrad, and I know it is one of the most exciting and all the superlatives in your undergraduate experience. And I think sometimes people feel that if you study abroad, it means that you are abandoning Trinidad. I don't feel that way. It enriches you as a person, and therefore by enriching you, it enriches the country in terms of not financially only, but in terms of your experiences, in terms of your global vision. We are, after all, living now at a time where it is important to have a global perspective. So studying abroad, spending time at a Chinese university gives a student that. And I mean, the good thing about the Chinese universities is that China is trying to attract international students. So there's a lot of funding, which is always a question, I want to go abroad, but it's going to be so expensive. There are lots and lots of scholarships. So we want people to know this and to think about it and to consider China as a possible destination. Whatever is your discipline, whatever is your interest, you'll find it in one of the many Chinese universities. Confucius Institute scholarships tend to be around language and culture. So for example, you can have the possibility of doing the Chinese bridge or summer camps or that kind of thing through the Confucius Institute. All you need to do is to come to us and start learning Mandarin.
There you have it, Dr. Beverly Ann Carter. We hope you enjoyed Confucius Institute Day 2016. I had fun, definitely. This was brought to you by Confucius Institute of the University of the West Indies, St. Augustine Campus, Trinidad and Tobago. We've learned a lot about Chinese culture, clothing, calligraphy, Confucius, and of course, Chinese mythology. Special thanks to the hardworking CI team for organizing this event and spreading Chinese knowledge throughout Trinidad and Tobago. Thank you.
Happy CI Day!
With all this excitement, I stand to feel a little hungry. And I have some Nayo Pao here right now. No. I need to take a smaller bite next time.